It's time now for a look at the latest on local news. In the news, firefighters in Wayne County busy Tuesday fighting a couple of fires that broke out, in which the state fire marshal's office will be in town today investigating. Jesup Fire Chief Josh Huffman reports the first fire began in an alley behind the berry patch in Jesup. It started in a roll-off dumpster in the alley next to the building and spread to the eave and roof of the berry patch and security finance building. Units from Jesup, Wayne, Long, State Prison, and Odom responded. A ladder truck from Hinesville was called in, and they in Liberty County responded as well. Fire was under control within 30 minutes. Firefighters stayed on the scene until around 6 p.m. yesterday afternoon, checking for and extinguishing hot spots. Several businesses around the berry patch, including Strand Cinema, closed due to the smoke in the area. Second fire occurred at 320 Peachtree Street around 8:30 p.m. last night. When the first truck arrived, they found the fire coming out of a second-story office building. It was in the process of being remodeled for the DaVita dialysis to use. Some reports in the area reported that this building belonged to Wayne Memorial Hospital. Those reports are false. Chief Hutchman says the fire was under control around 30 minutes later, and firefighters stayed on that scene until 11 p.m. last night. Units from Jesup, Odom, Scriven, Wayne, and Long State Prison all responded. Once again, Chief Hutchman says the State Fire Marshal's office will be in town today investigating both fires, trying to determine the cause of both fires. Hopefully those security cameras around the city of Jesup can be used to maybe see how the fires began. Cause of both fires undetermined at this time. Again, that's what the investigation day will reveal. But Tuesday, a very busy day for firefighters in the area, both fires occurring yesterday. Good crowd on hand at Tuesday's quarterly membership luncheon at the Pine Forest Country Club, where the announcement of Star Student and Star Teacher was made, as the program was entitled State of Education. Several guests on hand speaking, including Wayne County School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly. This year's Star Student is Kush Patel. He's selected as Star Teacher, Science Teacher at the high school, Colt Brockington. Kush has the highest SAT score among the senior class. He's also a member of the varsity boys tennis team, which is headed to the Sweet 16 this coming week. WIFO FM had a chance to talk with Kush Patel about the award and about his Star Teacher.
Star Student Kush Patel. Kush, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And it said the highest SAT, so you got to be high up in the class. Tell us about how you selected Colt as your Star Teacher.
Well, I had Colt during my junior year of high school, and I had him for physics. And throughout the entire year, pretty much, it kind of built a really close bond with me, and also in the classroom kind of made an environment where I was very inquisitive and very curious about learning more about science. And so, I mean, from kind of my experience with him, I thought there was no better person.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, your parents, what you plan to do when you graduate.
Yes, sir. Well, I was born and raised in Odom, Georgia. My parents owned the gas station over there, and then one in Jesup. After high school, I plan to go to Emory University at Oxford College, and then there I'll probably major in biology, and then eventually pursue medical school, hopefully in Georgia, and then become a doctor.
And when you look back on your high school career, what are some of the highlights besides being named Star Teacher?
Star
Student, I'm sorry.
No problem. I think besides this, sophomore year, going to the Elite Eight on the varsity tennis team, that was the first time in history that we've done that in County. Playing varsity tennis all 4 years, and throughout in HOSA, a healthcare club that I'm part of, I've been invited to the national conference every single year. And then besides that, kind of meeting new people and kind of building these bonds that I've had over the past 4 years.
And you're fixing to go to the Sweet 16 in tennis this year.
Yes, sir, we are this Friday
with
or
your,
Thursday.
Doubles partner. Tell us who your double partner is.
My doubles partner is Shug Frazier, Gregory, and I mean, us two have been at it this entire year. We put in a lot of hard work, and hopefully it'll pay off this weekend or this week.
Okay, well, congratulations again on being named Star Student, and best of luck this coming week in the Sweet 16 in tennis.
Yes, sir, thank you very much.
And again, those comments of Star Student Kush Patel. As I mentioned, several guests were on hand at the event. One of those was Dr. Sean Kelly, Wayne County School Superintendent. We'll hear from him right after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Wayne County School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly has been on the job for about 6 weeks now, taking over his former Superintendent Jay Brinson, enjoying retirement. Kelly was on hand at yesterday's quarterly membership luncheon by the Chamber entitled State of Education. It was held at the Pine Forest Country Club. WIFO FM had a chance to talk with him, catch up, and discuss the two major projects now underway in the school system, the renovation of James E. Bacon Elementary and the building of the new track at the high school. Here's our conversation yesterday with Dr. Sean Kelly.
Generally, I'm just going to introduce myself and kind of express, thanks to the board, obviously, and to the other employees that are here, but mainly just going to talk about the things that I've seen, some of the projects we've got going on, a couple of celebrations, that people may not be aware of, but also a couple of our challenges, just to kind of give people a snapshot of the things that we're working on in the school system. So mainly that, the Wayne County school system is a great place to be, and the things that I have noticed in my 6 weeks here is that there is an extremely large talent pool with regard to our teachers. Our kids perform very well, and so I think the state of education for the Wayne County schools is very strong.
At the last board meeting, you got the guaranteed maximum price on James E. Bacon project, so that'll soon get underway, plus the track project's underway. So those are really the two major projects. Any other projects going on that we need to be aware of?
No other major projects right now. I mean, there's several things that we're considering, but they're not anything major. We're wanting to do a little bit of work at a couple of our other facilities, but as always, we're looking at instructional materials. We're looking at filling positions at certain schools and working with principals. It's kind of hard finding really great teachers right now, so we're in that process continuously. So we're doing those things. Working through the budget process right now. We're really excited about the track and it being back up and running, and actually, some semblance of a track out there, which is really good, and working with them, and then having the GMP for the James E. Bacon project is really, really exciting. Looking forward to scheduling, a groundbreaking ceremony and starting, those things starting to happen out there. Right now, we're still ironing out just a little bit of the paperwork things, getting a few signatures, but hopefully we start to see some action out there in the next month or so.
We're winding down the school year, and at this time, a lot of people retire, a lot of people leave, so you're filling a lot of positions. I know there's one principal position that still needs to be filled. So how's that progress going?
It's going very well. We are looking to do interviews really soon. We've received some good input from the local community as well as the school council about what they would like to see with regard to characteristics of the next principal. So we hope to get that process done in the next few weeks and hopefully have an announcement soon with who that person might be. So we're very excited about that as well.
You've been on the job almost over a month now, so how's it going?
I am very excited. I have learned a lot in my last 6 weeks. It's a great place to be. I've really enjoyed being here. The people are exceptional when it comes to their passion for education. I'm not surprised, but I'm very excited about what I see going on in the buildings. The kids are awesome. They work really hard. The things that I'm hearing and seeing in the classrooms are really exceptional. And I tell you what, I really have to commend Wayne County and the board for how they've handled the pandemic. I think people are excited about having been in school for a good while, because that's not necessarily the case all over the state.
Okay. Always good talking to you. Thanks so much.
All right. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
And once again, those comments of School Superintendent Dr. John Kelly again speaking yesterday at the quarterly membership luncheon entitled State of Education. Reminder, a community blood drive set for tomorrow, April 22nd at Jesup First United Methodist Church at 205 East Cherry Street. The time tomorrow between 1 and 7. All blood donors will be tested for COVID-19 antibodies, and results will be available through the Red Cross app and redcrossblood.org in 7 to 10 days. You can make an appointment by going to that website, redcrossblood.org, entering FUMC for First United Methodist Church. Once again, the blood drive is set for tomorrow between 1 and 7 p.m. at the First United Methodist Church. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in news, Wayne County Superior Court will be back in session this Friday morning as several defendants have reached a plea agreement. Those sentences will be announced in front of Judge Anthony Harrison beginning around 9 a.m. Friday morning. WIFO did learn this week that the Attorney General Chris Carr has stepped in and assigned special prosecutor to handle the Earl Watson murder case, as Brunswick Judicial Circuit DA Keith Higgins had to remove himself from the case due to conflict. Higgins says he had assisted in Watson's defense during the preliminary hearing in front of Judge Stephen Kelly, so he contacted the Attorney General, asked that he be removed from that case. Again, the Attorney General has assigned special prosecutor to the case, a recently retired Chatham County DA named Diane McLeod. WIFO talked with Diane McLeod on Monday afternoon. She says she just received the case file on Saturday. McLeod also now in charge of the GBI investigation into the allegations of sexual misconduct by former Jesup Police Chief Mike Lane. Higgins also excusing himself from that case as well. Diane McLeod says she just received that GBI report on Monday morning. So once again, Diane McLeod, a 30-year veteran of the Chatham County DA's office, is now in charge of handling the prosecution of the Earl Watson murder case, also the handling of the GBI report of Lane, and she will now determine if there are grounds for criminal charges against the former police chief. Saturday's scheduled Altamont River Run was postponed. Again, the new date is May 1st, so you still have time to sign up to participate. Registration is $10 per paddler. Prior to the event, $15 the day of the event. Children 10 under paddle for free with an adult. Need more information, go to the Tourism Board website, waynetourism.com, or stop by the train depot. Once again, the new date is scheduled for May the 1st. And the Junior Senior Prom for Wayne County is set for this coming Saturday, April 24th. And the prom will be outside this year at JC Stadium as they will follow safety protocols, asking kids to wear a mask and social distance. Theme is the Roaring 20s. Again, the time Saturday from 7 to 11 p.m. Once again, this year's prom at JC Stadium. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports can enjoy in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.